I took an old rusty drill bit 5mm and cut off its end. Now I will show you how I will sharpen this. So, for proper sharpening the drill you need to fulfill several conditions. One. The symmetry of the angle at the top. What will be the total angle is not so important. Angle can be more or less. Usually in the production angle is 120 degrees. But for the test, I sharpened the drill in 90 degrees and it also drills well. Therefore, it is not the angle itself that is important, it is important that it is symmetrical about the top. 2. Cutting edges should be as identical in length and shape as possible. Three. Sharpening should be at a slight angle, otherwise the drill bit will not cut into the material. drill bit with such a sharpening will not drill. It will rub against the material and heat up. That can lead to overheating of the drill bit and its damage to its hardening. The tilt angle for rear sharpening is 710 degrees. Now, knowing these simple rules, you know how to sharpen drill bit. So, I will explain to you how to fulfill these 3 simple conditions in order to properly sharpen the drill without any accessories. First of all, you need to set up your grinding machine. I have to make a separate video for this, but I will say only the main thing. Grinding wheels should not have radial and end vibrations. You can level the grinding surface of stones with a special diamond pencil. The distance from the auxiliary platform of your grinding machine to the grinding stone should be minimal. It may be 1 mm or less. This will increase your safety. Also, for safety purpose, never work with a grinding machine with gloves. For convenience of sharpening the drill bit, draw several lines at an angle of 60 degrees on the auxiliary area of your grinding machine. These lines will help you keep the drill bit at the correct angle during sharpening. How to position the drill bit for sharpening. Place your index finger on the pad. Put the drill on your finger. You must keep the drill parallel to the lines and the cutting edge of the drill to be horizontal. The drill at the beginning of the sharpening need to keep horizontally also. Further, how to sharpen the drill bit? And what do the movements of the hands during sharpening? Okay. As soon as the drill touches the grindstone, you direct its end upwards. You should strive to ensure that at the beginning of sharpening the metal is cut off less and at the end cut off more. Thus, you provide a sharpening angle of 710 degrees, which was discussed in paragraph 3 of the sharpening rules. But that is not all. While moving the drill up, it should also be parallel to the lines and its cutting edge should remain horizontal. To do this, your one eye must look at the lines and your second eye must look at the cutting edge. It was a joke. But I cannot explain to you how to comply this. For this you just need to practice a little. After you have done one or more sharpening movements on the one side, you turn drill to the other side and do the same on the other side of the drill. Important. Do not change the position of your hands, you only have to turn the drill. Then your sharpening will be as symmetrical as possible. Well, we tried to play with our hands when the grinding machine was turned off. Now let's try to make this sharpening acrobatics in real life. Constantly cool the drill in the water. Overheating of the drill may damage the tempering of the metal and the drill will become soft. Turn the drill to analyze the symmetry of its faces and the equality of the angles of inclination sharpening. If the edges or corners are not the same, add a single edge grinding. Repeat this until the two sides are as equal as possible. It will not work for you immediately. You may need 1 or several hours to gain experience. But thanks to this, then you can easily sharpen the old drill bit in a few minutes or less. For training sharpening, I recommend taking a drill bit of 5-7 mm. Drills less than 3 mm are usually sharpened without rounding, their ribs are sharpened flat. But with good experience you can even drill 2 mm sharpen ribs with rounding. This is a cheap 2.5 mm drill bit from the magazine. And this is the same drill bit sharpened by me. At the top of the sharpened drill bit, you can see that its top does not have a sharp angle like a cone. At the top of the corner there is a jumper. This jumper is formed by the wall between the channels. After you learn how to sharpen the drill bit correctly, you can try to reduce this jumper. So do the good masters as well as sharpen good drills. Look at the grinding of the drill bit. This additional sharpening makes it easier to drill into the material. Believe me, it is. I experienced it and it requires less energy for the same drill diameter and the same material. For such extra sharpening you need a flat face of the grinding wheel. This can also be done with a small diamond disc and Dremel. I do this sharpening on the same grinding wheel and I hold the drill at about 45 degrees. After cutting the jumper I once again sharpen the cutting edges. If you learn how to do extra sharpening tops, you really will become a master of drill sharpening. And different devices for sharpening and the massive video on YouTube for such devices will cause you to smile. The best adaptation is the knowledge of theory and the availability of practice. I wish you success in this matter. Ask your questions in the comments, I will answer all.